Hello, everybody. My name is Pap Roger, and today we're talking about the topic losing safe spaces and what you can do about it. First of all, why do we need our safe spaces today? So, at first, we are Kingsters and we want to explore every time new stuff, and it's best to do that at a safe space, not maybe home alone where we don't know what to do, or even worse, at a stranger's place where we don't know what to do or this person is doing. So safe spaces are the best option for us and also to connect with new people, with these new kinks that we may want to explore. So now that we know why we need our safe spaces still today, we should look at the point, why are fewer people going to these safe spaces today? First of all, the bars and restaurants today are getting more tolerant to queer people. That's why they have more options to go to different places where they still feel comfortable and maybe don't have just the opportunity for this only boring, old used safe spaces that they know. They got way more options they can take. Also, on the opposite side, when your safe space is located in an area that's getting less and less tolerant, then maybe you don't feel safe anymore to go to this safe space. And also for this next generation, or even this generation, the social media and dating apps are used a lot, of course, and that's why they prefer to go into private meetings, chatting a long time, and not meeting or chatting in the safe spaces anymore. Another one that's kind of a bit connected with this is the effect of the COVID-19 pandemic, where we were literally locked in our homes. Our safe spaces were closed, so we had no option to go to our safe spaces anymore. We were used to our smartphones, and that's why many people got disconnected from their safe spaces. Like when you are 3 years out of a safe space, you're maybe also used to it and can't find in back after the pandemic, then it's also lose customer for these safe spaces, even if it was a regular one. Another point is that the safe spaces are maybe not evolving with the needs of the younger generations. So you have maybe your elderly, lovely customers, but if there are not new customers coming, sooner the place will die out with them. So the younger people, if they don't have the needs in these safe spaces, they just go to other places, other parties, festivals, whatever you name it. They just go there and have there the better feeling. And last, and also not such a good point, is the rising of chemsex and chemsex parties, especially in big cities, where people enjoy the kick of these drugs and don't go to the safe spaces anymore, or in sad parts, they just don't go anywhere except at someone's place or their own place because these drugs are catching them too hard and sadly also lead to addiction sometimes. So now that we know all of this, we can go to the point, why are the safe spaces closing? Why are they shutting down? Of course, because of all the points you already heard before, there are not enough customers for these places, so they have way less income. And also, especially in the big cities, the rents are rising and rising, not mostly non-stopping. And so also they had to pay way more to keep this place alive. And combined with this, when you also put the point in that the environment, like we said before, is not the best or not the most tolerant anymore, maybe it's dangerous for them. Maybe some are also getting aggressive near these places. And so they don't feel safe anymore to run their business for the safe space there, which is totally understandable, and decide to shut this down. So now we heard all the problems. Let's come to the solution. What can you do against losing safe spaces? First of all, just go to these places. You just maybe got disconnected through the pandemic over a long time or whatever reason. but it doesn't mean you can go there again. Meet new people there, or maybe old friends you haven't seen in a while. And if you are too shy, maybe if it's a totally new space for you, go with friends. Say with the friends together, now we go there. Let's go together there and have a good time. That's one of the easiest things you can do to help these places a bit survive longer. Another one, when you talk to the owners of the places, or even do some advertising for them by yourself, just a little kind of fundraising you could do, even if you do it officially with the place, maybe just a little notification, possibly an Instagram story, just to notify these places so they get more visibility in social media, or like I said, in best places, a little fundraising talk with the people. And another thing is when you have ideas for this place, even for the next generations that they want to go there, you can talk with the owners of the place to maybe do some special evenings at these places, motor parties, whatever in this kind of direction. Do whatever you think is best, and of course, you talk with the people there to bring better ideas and bring a better, new, and even fresher safe space in the future. And of course, especially for us Kinksters, the education about kink and fetish in especially queer safe spaces is better, because then the Kinksters get more tolerated in the queer bars, community centers, and so on. And so the queer bars get new customers for the Kinksters, we get more tolerance, and so everybody is happy and we can keep our safe spaces alive. So I hope you can take something from those tips. I was happy to talk with you about it, and let's save our safe spaces together and so on. I will give you here to the next topic. There are more videos here for different topics that you can reach out. Lovely from mine, Roger. Arf.